And recently I was going on Reddit and just scrolling like a fucking retard at 2 a.m. And then I saw this kid in r/JE Netards saying that he will watch a lot of Physics Wallah and he'll crack JE. And I just laughed to myself. I like cringed at myself for 2 seconds. And then I started thinking, how long are we going to allow this to happen? I mean, I fell into the same trap about 2 years ago before college where coaching institutes promised us the world. And then you got your first mock result and it wasn't good. The coachings are bullshit. And it made me think about the education system in India. And let me put it in very simple words for you to understand. There's no education and there's no system. Everything is really disorganized. There are fucking dummy schools that get shut down after 11th grade, and then you're scrambling to get an actual admission into a college, and then you don't get an admission because you're under dummy school, and the rest of your life is fucked. Yep, that has actually happened to one of my friends, and it's not a good situation to be in. Furthermore, I mean, there are students who are just made to chase grades. If you don't have 90% in 10th and 12th grade, then you're a fucking failure. And one more thing recently going on with ICSE is that a lot of students just get above 90%. Like it's normalized to get above 90%. I don't know how that's supposed to happen, but it is happening. And if you don't get a 99 percentile result in JEE, then you're a failure. The thing is, getting an engineering degree or medical degree is the default in India. The Indian dream is having an engineering or medical kid and then having a family car, which is either an Ertiga, ranging from an Ertiga to a Mercedes. The whole problem starts from first grade itself. You have to fucking memorize the details of a story and answer the questions based on that story. In first grade, it wasn't even MCQ. And in fifth grade, while I made to remember dance and shit in my school, like the whole time approach feels like you need to memorize all this shit, then you need to go and study like the entire night and then give the exam, which just kills curiosity and just makes cramming the night before the default for most students. And it just makes me feel like, what the fuck was the actual point of learning all that bullshit? And then you might tell me, oh Vedant, there's a lot of success stories from India. Like a lot of students from India are doing well abroad. And I mean, all of the CEOs of major companies are, from India, they are Indian. And for that, I have the perfect counter attack for you. Like, I have written this down. Like, if you look at the CEOs of major companies, who they look like they're Indian, but they're actually not. They have been raised abroad and they actually have citizenship that are not in India. They have never studied in India. For example, Satya Nadella of Microsoft, Sundar Pichai. You think that these people are Indian, but they're not. They live abroad. Like they weren't part of the education system that is going on right now. So how can you say that the education system is perfectly fine because there are Indian people outside as CEOs of companies? That makes no fucking sense. It is just a coping mechanism, and you are a retard for believing that. I was wrong about them never studying in India and not being Indian at all. They lived in India before, but they have migrated and they have US citizenship and they have majorly studied outside of India in universities. So I don't think that really counts because a few years in a different university can change your perspective a lot and change how you think. So that's that. All right, let's talk about these coaching institute. Ah yes, coaching institutes. Alan, Akash, Career Launcher, Physics Wallah, an academy. These coaching institutes are like a whole another level of scam. Like school was a scam, but these coaching institutes are a worse scam than Nigerian princess giving you money. Think about it. You're stressed about your competitive exam, right? Like you aren't a model student, your grades are not as good as you want them to be, but suddenly you go outside to a mall, have McDonald's or something, like a fucking fat idiot, and then look outside. Oh my god, Physics Wala billboard is there. They offer programs that will make me an IITian in the future. They will help me crack JE only for 50,000 for the best course. Oh my god, I should purchase this course, right? It will give me a lot of experience. It will give me a lot of what the fuck I'm talking about here. I went a bit off topic, but they will help me crack the exam. It's a perfect future right in front of your face, and I just have to give them 50k, and then after watching their courses, I will be an IITian in the future. What are they actually doing most of the time? They are giving you the same old course that they have saved up. Like they have these fucking slides that they have made like 5 years ago. They use that slides again and just hire a bunch of people, like educators. Like they call them educators, but they don't have a background in educating people. And they have live streams where they teach shit most of the time. And it just how am I supposed to tell you that this is problematic? Because they are not actual. They are just streaming content, following a slide, and just they have already memorized most of the sums or problems, and they just give you shortcuts to solve them or something like that. And yeah, they create this artificial environment of hyper competition, making you feel like if you don't join the institute, uh, making you feel like if you don't join the institute, you're automatically setting up yourself for failure. It's a fear based marketing tactic, plain and simple. And they capitalize on your insecurities and your parents' hopes, making you believe that their expert guidance is the only way to achieve your goals. And then there's the cost. They cost a shit ton of money. Like a shit ton of money. 2.5 lakhs per year for coaching institutes. That's just fucking mental. These places charge so much money, and where does that money go? Not into their fancy infrastructure to build actual good infrastructure for their students, to provide good studying places and good teachers. No, they just go to the owners who spend that money on fucking bitches and hoes. I don't know. They spend that money on iPhones or something. uh, Look, I'm not saying all coaching institutes are completely useless. Some may offer actual, genuine environment for students, but the number of places that are popping up, especially in my area, is just fucking mental. Just walking around like a neighborhood and look at this fucking bullshit. Like, this is why I'm making this video. It's like surrounded, it's like everywhere. Every single day, there's a billboard outside my fucking house on the road that says new coaching institute limited batch, fucking 50 students only, apply fast, 50% off, 50k, some shit like that. Outside, like, there's this lamppost outside my fucking house that these people just have a lot of billboards. The entire, like, every single lamppost has a billboard for a coaching institute. Like, how are there so many coaching institutes? I don't get it. Like, why is it even necessary to have these coaching institutes to prepare you for exam, to prepare you for an exam, where there are very good books out there that if you actually genuinely go through and understand the concept, you might be able to crack it like very easily if you understand the concept through the books. Well, I'm not a actual teacher that knows like the internals of this shit, but my experience as a student should not be discredited because I don't have the control over the situation. As students, it is our job to fix the system that is clearly not working. Yeah, that's the point I'm gonna leave of this video. I guess it's been too long since I've uploaded, but I'm gonna chop up the clips for this video and yeah, see you next time. Next time, I'm actually gonna investigate and find out how to actually fix the system. It's gonna be a well thought of video. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. How the fuck do we have less subscribers than the Fet and Fresh podcast? Subscribe to Overtake.